Hey, what's good, what's good, what's good? Welcome to Reflections of a DJ, the R.O.A.D podcast presented by DJ City and Beat Source. I'm one of your hosts, DJ Crooked. We got DJ Never here.
Yo, what's up, y'all?
We finally got DJ D-Miles here.
I'm back.
What's up, man? Happy birthday, sir.
Thank you.
Happy
Is it today?
birthday.
No, not till Friday.
It's Friday.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then we got Jamie the Great over here.
Yeah, what up?
What's good, fellas?
Man, good to see
man.
y'all.
What
Man.
up,
I
man?
missed you guys.
I know you've been gone forever. You had problems with your knee.
Yeah, I got the surgery done that I desperately needed, and I'm actually doing a lot better than I was expecting to do, like timeline-wise. Like,
Yeah.
I'm doing a lot better. Like, I got off my crutches last week, been doing physical therapy. Still got the stitches in, but I get those out in a couple of days. So I'm feeling good, man.
Yeah.
Can't wait to get
Nice,
back
man.
and work out and be normal again. You know what I
This
mean?
motherfucker
man.
more
Yeah.
broken than anybody in this fucking
know.
podcast, bro.
I know you're the healthiest motherfucker
You
here.
work
No.
out.
You know,
But you know what it is like wear and tear on my body from years of playing sports.
but you don't take care of your shit either. You
Nah.
wait till the last minute.
Yeah, like this has been
you know?
lingering for a couple years.
Yeah.
You let it get worse,
Yeah.
and then it's to a point where it's like,
It was unbearable.
Yeah.
Like
There
it was
you go.
swelling out of control.
Oh, maybe I
Yeah.
should get that checked out.
yeah. I've never met anyone with like hemorrhoids who waited 2 years to take care of it.
I know,
Yeah.
right? You think you get that taken care of right
To
away,
the,
man.
To the point
Yeah.
that he couldn't sit anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I thought I was gonna faint.
Yeah. You missed 2 episodes because he couldn't sit down. That's some fucked up shit.
Oh,
Yo,
man.
Jay, I don't think I can make it, man. I was like, what?
It was, bro. The drive to the hospital was rough.
Oh, that one
I was
time,
like,
yeah.
I was like kind of like leaning on my hip, kind of trying
Yeah.
to drive. It was the worst, bro.
Do they have like hemorrhoid pillows that you can put?
Yeah.
on
Yeah,
shit?
like donuts.
like
Yeah.
donuts.
Because
Yeah,
what it does is
So the hole has a space.
it relieves pressure from your glutes.
yeah.
So like it kind of like spreads
Yeah,
your
don't say
cheeks.
glutes to me.
Yeah.
No,
how
for real.
How do you look that up? You look at hemorrhoid pillows?
No, they gave me one.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Free.
It was the best.
It's like a lollipop.
I had to use it to like sit down when I wanted to go to the bathroom. You know what I mean? And they recommended I take baths, so I had to sit on it in the bathtub.
Okay.
Yo, Crick's having a ball over here.
Wow. 2021. This is how we start the episodes now. Let's talk about
Hemorrhoid talk.
Let's talk about hemorrhoids.
Real
Yeah.
man issues.
Did you guys watch the Super Bowl?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, me and
Yeah.
Never watched it together.
Best Super Bowl ever?
No.
Oh man.
Nah.
It was.
It's kind of boring, man.
You know,
Yo, never said at a point he goes, yeah, this is kind of boring. And some cool fucking play started happening. I'm like, yo, keep saying that it's boring for you to get better. Because he kept like making it better.
I was surprised at how boring it was. I thought it was gonna be a really close game, and it just ended up being a blowout.
Yeah.
I feel like there's 2 winners in the Super Bowl.
Who?
It's Tom Brady, right?
Yes.
Tom Brady's a
goat.
winner,
For sure.
Who's the second
and
one?
D Nice is
Yeah.
the winner.
Yeah, he was everywhere up in there. I was
He's the
kinda-
fucking winner, bro. He's the undisputed.
he got
He's a
TV
fucking
time.
MVP.
It was like a shot of him, and then on the commercial was his freaking Ford
Fuck
F-150
Brady.
commercial.
Forget Tom Brady. D Nice is the MVP. of
He's
the
like
Super
the
Bowl.
undisputed,
Yeah.
continuous come up king. Like
He is,
it doesn't
man.
stop.
It's-
Props to him, man.
Yo, he's
Yeah.
had the
He's
best.
on a roll.
Yeah.
It's like a dice game.
And he was up for an award too, right? Like he was up for an award.
NAACP,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Artist
that's
is the artist of the year.
Entertainer of the year.
Entertainer
That's
of the year.
amazing.
It's
As
crazy.
a DJ.
He's got like 5 monkey paws.
He's like up against. he's up against like Denzel, Angela Bassett,
Yo, he's up against Denzel. It's crazy.
Jay-Z. No, I'm joking.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
That dude,
man.
I'm telling you, man, that dude is fucking killing it. He's gonna DJ on the moon or something.
Yeah.
He's gonna be the first motherfucker.
We
up
predicted
there.
that a while ago.
Yeah, he's gonna be on. What's it called? SpaceX. Next fucking travel.
There was an article about him on Huffington Post. The 10 songs for the ultimate Super Bowl party playlist.
Oh my god! Did he curate this playlist?
I want to list some of the songs he picked for this playlist.
Yeah.
Okay, let's hear.
For this ultimate Super Bowl. I'm not shitting on him, by the way.
No,
I'm
no, no,
shitting
we're not
this
shitting on him, no.
I'm not shitting on this playlist.
But let's hear the playlist.
Number 10 is DJ Snake, Little John, Turn Down for What?
Yeah.
Understandable.
That's a
It's
stadium.
a turn up football, kind of get you amped up record.
Drake, Worst Behavior.
No.
Where that
And
come
I'm a
from? Where
Drake
that come
fan.
from?
And I'm a Drake fan. No. Sorry, T Nice.
Martin Garrix, Animals.
Yeah.
Where did that
Yeah.
come
Yeah.
from? I don't
No,
come on,
that's
man.
a big.
Coming from D Nice.
No, he's going Super Bowl. Yeah, let's think Super Bowl here, guys.
That was his
stadium.
I got to do something for the white people.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
He's in his corporate bag.
He asked his friend, his wife friend, yo, what's a big song for
No.
He's in the corporate bag.
You guys are like,
We'll get you going. Tiff.
I'm an animal. Boom. That was a big song though.
Huge.
That was a good
Yeah.
song.
Run DMC, It's Tricky. That's a fair one.
Party,
Stealing his
party
corporate bag, I
anthem,
see.
Katy Perry, Roar. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
yeah,
for the
it's a
Super Bowl?
stadium. It's a stadium anthem.
Katy Perry, Roar for Super Bowl playlist.
Yeah, well, she did the Super Bowl.
That's got to be one of her worst songs though, right? No, it was,
It was a big record, but it definitely wasn't one of her best.
Beyonce, Drunk in Love.
Ah, nah.
No.
Super Bowl, no.
No.
Nah,
The
that's a real emo record.
For the ladies, no.
Drunken Love during no.
No?
The men are tackling each other. How are you gonna put that?
And
there?
this is where I was kind of like, oh, come on, D Nice.
Oh,
No-
Never's about to be
number-
mad.
oh,
Never's
really?
about to be
Oh,
mad.
really?
Never's about to be mad. I can
What's
see
that?
it.
Number 4, Pitbull, Timber.
Timber?
Yeah.
Wow.
I feel like D Nice didn't put this together.
Yo, Timber would
Yeah.
be good for like a rodeo or something.
But it's stadium music too.
No, this is just for anyone's playlist. No,
No, Super Bowl playlist.
but anyone's Super Bowl party for you to add to your playlist.
yeah, I don't know about Timber. That's a reach.
House of Pain, Jump Around.
Absolutely,
That's a good one.
absolutely.
A DMX party up in here.
Yes.
okay, he's
Yeah.
getting there.
Number 1, Rihanna, Pour It Up.
No,
Pour it up.
What?
I was thinking he was gonna put "Be Faithful" by.
Was it
Crooked
insinuating like people drinking and having a good time at Super Bowl
I don't
parties?
know. That's like a stripper song to me.
Yeah.
yeah. I don't know, man.
I feel like D Nice. So when I read this and I was looking at the list, I thought I was going to see more classics.
I would
I
have
thought
been
you
cool.
would say like September.
Yeah,
by
yeah.
Earth, Wind, and Fire.
I would have been cool with Party Up DMX being number 1.
Yeah,
That would have been cool. Or House of Pain, Jump Around for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
Anthems.
But Pour It Up, Rihanna number
Yeah.
1. I
Turn
feel
Down
like-
for What should have been higher.
Yeah.
Turn off all. Yeah, that should have been 1 or 2.
Yeah.
I thought that was interesting, man.
Dude,
that
what
playlist.
the fuck?
And he was like, he did a deal with the NFL, right? Did he go on IG Live? He took over the
Yeah, he
NFL.
Yeah,
did.
it's
Yeah.
over there. Actually.
Yep.
And he did the pregame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I saw his Instagram, and everyone was like posting him over there.
Yeah.
He was
Yep.
killing it.
Yeah, man.
He's playing all the jams. Sweetie, Tap In, all of them joints.
Pour It Up by Rihanna.
Why y'all laughing?
Because that was random.
Nah, that's what because Sweetie, they were doing like some pregame interview shit.
Yeah, she was there.
And then you could hear Tap In the
Oh.
background. And Sweetie was getting G'd up. She was like,
Yeah.
oh my God, they playing Tap In. She was like singing the lyrics and shit.
Blow the Whistle should have been on that playlist too.
I mean,
I don't know, man. I'm happy for D Nice, bro. I feel
I'm
like
very happy
it's
for him.
dope
Yeah,
to
man.
see an open format dude, a hip hop dude.
a hip hop dude, definitely.
He hit a lick.
Yeah.
Because for however long it's been just EDM guys getting that spotlight like that. Like, I think they had like was it Guetta that did NBA All Star a few years back?
Did he?
No.
No,
It
he
wasn't
did.
Guetta.
It was or maybe not.
I thought
but
it was Calvin Harris.
It might have been, but
think it's Calvin
NBA All
Harris.
Star they had him at halftime, and I was just like, damn, like
Oh, that's like 10 years
Or
ago.
Diplo.
might have been.
No,
but,
I think it was Get It like 10 years
you're
ago.
right. You're right, though.
but it's never been a hip hop
No.
dude.
Never been a hip-hop
So
dude.
to see him getting that love is
to
dope.
say, and especially from the Bronx, you got to be proud.
Yeah,
You know
I
what I'm
mean,
saying?
no, really, and he's like old school. He goes back, man.
Right.
Fucking Boogie Down Production.
Yeah. I mean, from
for him-
BDP to Super Bowl is crazy.
It is, yeah,
Right?
man.
Yeah.
KRS
Even
should've
I'm
been
about to say
there.
Karis One is like punching the air right now. Fucking
Did you guys catch the her performance?
Oh,
did.
it's
Yeah,
so
I mean,
good.
yeah, it was-
America the Beautiful.
America the Beautiful. Jeez, man.
that was good.
She
killed
is
that.
like her voice reminds me of Alicia Keys,
Angelic.
right? But when she starts playing the electric guitar,
That was crazy.
That's what me and that were talking about.
I get Prince vibes.
That's
man.
what I say.
That's,
That.
he said that exactly.
I got
Yeah.
shivers down my spine, and the way she just effortlessly did that electric guitar solo.
Yeah.
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 I was like, yo, I
Yeah,
got
her
shivers.
riffs and the way she was just holding the
She
guitar
was-
and everything
yeah,
was
she was making that
crazy.
bitch sing.
That was
And this
good.
is the best shit. It was like the
was
Super
making her
Bowl,
guitar sing.
and she just looked so comfortable.
Yeah.
She didn't look nervous.
Nah.
Oh no, not breaking the sweat.
She didn't give a fuck. It just looked like, yo, whatever. Like, I'm going to sing the song, and then
Honestly,
whatever.
This little game's about to get it on.
I love it, man. I love it.
No, yeah, me and Never were talking about. I'm like, yo, I need that guitar solo. And once I said that, she went into that solo, and it was fucking a rap.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was not mad at that.
I honestly didn't see the game or anything at all. I just watched some of the highlights this morning.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Never fell asleep the second quarter, and then he woke up. And then he woke up halftime. right to shit on the weekend, and then he went back to sleep for the third, and then he woke up at the fourth.
That's that OG energy, right? Yeah, he probably got amped up. He got a big hoagie and some wings.
No, Jamie didn't want to eat. And I was like,
we're eating pork grinds and water bottles. We were just hanging out.
That sounds like a sad ass Super Bowl.
It was kind of sad because he was like
pork grinds and water.
Yeah.
Water
combo. We were trying to watch our weight.
I was actually tired, man, because I had streamed early in the day and I had woke
That's
up.
why he
early in the
fell asleep
morning.
every quarter.
And I was just like, and the game was boring. Also on top of that,
Yeah, he
man.
kept saying, "Yo, she's boring."
The expectations for that game, man, I thought it was going to be a high-scoring, close game.
Here's what I thought. My predictions was 31-28.
Wait, who was in the game?
Buccaneers and
Yeah.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Buccaneers had Tom Brady. Kansas City Chiefs had Patrick
Tampa
Mahomes.
Bay Buccaneers, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Because
Tampa Bay.
Tampa was on fire.
First time in history that the actual home team played in the Super Bowl, too.
Right.
So
Okay.
that
this was in
yeah.
Tampa Bay.
Yeah, because Tampa was on fire.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean the city? Yes.
Yeah. Florida.
I thought you were talking about the game. I'm like, he got some
the
highlights.
city.
No.
He knows the game a little bit.
The city was on fire.
Yeah.
Miami was on fire.
Yeah.
Florida was on fire.
Florida, the
It was
whole
like
state.
it was maskless.
Yeah.
And it was everywhere in
It's a big
Tampa Bay.
COVID fire.
Yeah, man.
You ever seen the Fantasia
Yes.
when the devil just appeared like this? That's what happened in Florida. Like Fantasia, this motherfucker just came out like this on Florida.
Yeah,
That shit was crazy. Did you guys like the halftime show with Weekend?
I didn't like it.
No, never.
You
was
didn't like
shitting on
it?
it the whole
No.
time.
All right, let me hear the OG energy.
No, they should have had someone. I feel like they should have had a better performance.
So we got into this conversation.
Okay, interesting conversation because
So-
I had a conversation on Twitter
Uh-huh.
with Dizza, and basically his breakdown was that we're old.
Okay. So I wasn't saying y'all were old. I was saying it was kind of I don't know, like it wasn't presented correctly because he was like, usually they do it in the middle. People come out in the middle of the field, they hang out, blah blah blah. But this time he was like in a wall, and I think COVID had a lot to do with it. But never still said the shit was boring.
But here's my thing: I thought there was gonna be like nobody in the arena or the stadium.
Oh, that's what me and him
yeah,
thought
it's
too.
supposed to be
But
like
it was
maybe
packed.
25%.
Bitch was
They had,
full.
I think they had like what, 10 to 12,000 people in the stadium? No, 25,000.
25,000.
Yeah.
So the 25% that was empty was the whole section on top.
Yeah.
That's what me and
And they had
Never
those boards,
saw.
those picture cutouts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what they should have done, they should have spaced it out more, the whole stadium, but just space it out more between people.
But then it looks kind of whack, right?
Yeah.
Visually, it looks whack.
Honestly, like I enjoyed the Weeknd song selection. I maybe sound,
didn't.
I sound shallow. Bro, he can't dance.
Oh no, he cannot dance.
And so like he's
doesn't
an
need-
amazing singer. He's not a performer
but
though.
he doesn't need to dance. Does he?
But it helps.
Does he? Doesn't need to dance.
I feel like that should be a prerequisite
But
for
if
the
you're
Super
doing
Bowl.
if you're doing a Super Bowl, you should have like a lot of hit songs that people know.
he didn't
Okay.
play some of the hits.
No, I think he got the hits.
Wait.
He's not an entertainer.
No, here it is. This is what I tweeted out. Because Twitter was bashing him, right?
No, yeah, there was bashing and there was like lifting.
I
at the same
literally
time.
saw tweets that was saying that was the worst. That was the worst halftime show
I don't
they've
think
ever
that was
seen
the
for the
worst.
Super Bowl.
I don't think so.
That was definitely not the
It
worst.
wasn't the worst, but
I
was
thought the
definitely
Adam
not the
Levine one was worse.
There
The
was an
Maroon
Avril
5?
Maroon 5,
Maroon
yeah.
5 2 years ago.
that's up
Yeah.
there.
Oh,
I don't think that was-
Avril Lavigne did.
No,
one?
No, Adam
Maroon-
Levine from
Adam
Maroon
Levine.
5.
Maroon 5.
yeah.
I thought Avril Lavigne. What is that? The
skateboard?
skateboard boy?
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, that's crazy. I said I thought this was one of the best weekend performances I've ever seen.
Uh-huh.
Unfortunately, he doesn't have the catalog to do a halftime show
Exactly,
for the
yeah.
Super Bowl. You need someone with at least a 15 to 20 year span of music. He should have been a surprise guest and performed two songs.
Exactly. Yeah.
Let's not
That's
say 10 to 15.
This is the thing.
years.
Everyone mistake.
Oh, 15 to 20 years of music.
So Dizza came back at me, right?
Uh-huh.
And-
Call it you old.
He loves calling motherfuckers old.
I know, that's his thing. I
Yeah.
love him.
Shout out to Dizza though. I miss this
I
motherfucker
miss
in
him
Miami.
so much, man.
And he said the Weeknd has 13 top 10 hits, and 5 of those are number 1, and 8 of those are top 5. It's totally possible you guys are now older and underestimating how much people actually listen to the Weeknd. And then I responded, basically, it's more about the energy of the music in his catalog. He doesn't have many fun songs.
Right.
And as far as
they're dark.
Yeah, and as for as many streams as he has, the only song that really exploded or sounded fun was Blinding Lights, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I thoroughly enjoyed the Weeknd show last night, just not for the Super Bowl.
Exactly. Yeah.
he didn't. He should have put more of the songs people would have known. Like he should have put Crew Love,
Right.
something of Crew Love in there.
I mean, we
And-
talking about the Super Bowl, man. It's like a
Yeah,
bunch
it's
of.
not like I mean, this is the thing
it's
though.
a stadium event.
I mean, do you
Energy.
Let's talk about when we think about the Weeknd and him doing the Super Bowl. What are the songs he can honestly perform that are going to translate for that audience? Blinding Lights is
Yes.
number one.
In Your Eyes is two. It's another one.
Feel your face.
Feel Your
Feel
Fate.
Your Fate,
That's but that see like I have an argument. Like everyone says that was a hit, and it was a hit, but it was not like
It was a
hit.
medium.
But
It
it was
didn't
up
age
to
It was a
well.
light hit.
It didn't.
Yeah.
I called
It
it
was
a
a
half
jab.
hit.
It was
It's
a
like a
jab.
1.5. You know what I'm saying? So to me, he has Blinding Lights, Can't Feel My Face. That's like 1.5.
Yeah.
And then he has maybe a third song that he could pick out of any of the slow joints.
Hills.
Starboy.
That's okay. That's like filler.
See,
You could do like 3 to 4. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But for me, it's like I didn't think that his catalog was like like his whole music catalog would translate
Was
well for Super
in
Bowl.
the stadium.
Did he do?
In the
Did he
stadium.
do often?
Yeah. No.
No.
He didn't put often.
He could see. He could have did that.
He
I
could
don't
put
think
the-
people would know that one.
Yeah, I don't think. I think we know that. But,
But
I don't
here's
think
here's the
people know
thing. I looked in iTunes, and he's like dominating the top 10 songs
Oh,
on
right now,
iTunes
yes.
already.
Yeah.
So like 8 of his songs. Like I'll
But
let me
that was
listen.
obviously. I mean, obviously that was gonna happen.
That
When you
happens
perform
in
at the
Wicked.
Super Bowl, your sales goes up the next day.
It's the
Yeah.
same thing like when you do a versus battle, you should start going up.
I remember when Tom Petty did the Super Bowl,
With,
and then like the top 10 was all like Tom
Yeah.
Petty.
yeah.
And I was like, damn, I didn't even know he had more than 3 songs. I just knew like 3 Tom Petty songs. Yo, so the like on iTunes, number 1 is Blinding Lights.
Uh-huh.
Of course.
2 is Can't Feel My Face. 3 is Save Your Tears. Great song.
Savior.
4 is Cardi B Up though, right?
Yeah.
5 is Feel It Coming. 6 is Starboy. 7 is Earned It.
Wow.
And number 8 is Hills on iTunes.
Well, that's all those songs were played last night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he did what he wanted to do.
He
But
has
did
the
you-
Over Now song with Calvin Harris. He should have played too.
I didn't even know, honestly, to be honest. Look
Whoa, look at that.
Double
Honestly, to be honest, that's the name of the episode. Honestly, to be honest.
honestly, to be honest. No, I don't know what is the NFL's budget? Why none of these artists paid?
None.
And then
No.
why did you heard the rumor that Weeknd had to put $7 million
I
of
heard
his
about
own
that.
money?
Yeah.
Well, I heard you have to pay to do the Super Bowl.
No. You don't pay to do this. You don't get paid to do Super Bowl, and you don't have to pay for it.
So who
It's all like promotion.
so who pays for the show? Does the
The
NFL,
NFL
pay?
pays for it.
Yeah.
So
Pepsi.
Yeah.
okay, so
NFL and Pepsi.
NFL and Pepsi, and the Weeknd went over budget, and he put
And
in
he-
$7 million of his
Of
own
his own
money.
money.
I don't
Yeah.
know at what point was $7 million needed.
I
for
read
more-
somewhere that the $7 million went towards 4 minutes of extra airtime.
Mm.
And his extra choreography, some things that he went to implement into the show for his
Okay.
own taste.
Right.
Okay, I thought
Yeah.
the fireworks were like extra.
That's
$7 million.
interesting. That's
Yeah.
interesting. I don't know. Like, never. What did you like? I honestly think an ensemble would have been good.
Yeah.
No,
Like-
that would have been cool.
Yeah.
That definitely would have been better.
Like a Gwen Stefani.
That's what I
right?
expected to happen.
Well, that's
Like,
what used to happen early 2000s. It was just a
Right.
bunch of people.
Because I mean, like, how did we go from Weekend alone, from like Justin Timberlake, and Janet Jackson and that whole titty debacle, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Who else was on that lineup? It was like Janet
It
Jackson,
was
Justin Timberlake, Diddy,
Nelly.
Nelly. I mean,
Mary
how
J.
do you-
Blige. I think
Mary
Mary
J.
J.
Blige. How do you compare that to just the Weekend alone?
I know.
That just started this decade.
What do you mean?
Even with Katy Perry, she brought out Missy Elliott.
Right.
Yeah, it was single. It was like Katy Perry, and then they will bring out somebody.
Didn't they have what's the dude that sang "Break My Heart"?
Break my heart. Bruno Mars.
break.
Bruno Mars?
No, it's African dude. He came out with her.
With
And they were
who?
like in a car drive. Fuck, I can't think of his name.
With
Might
who?
take it out, but
Tao Cruz?
Tyle Cruz. Yes.
Oh,
Yeah. You don't remember that?
I do, vaguely.
Yeah.
Who did
was
he
a
come
part
out with?
I think Katy Perry.
It was like in the 2010s
Yeah, it
when
was
every
real-
song
yeah.
was like 124
Yeah.
BPMs.
And I just remember they were in a convertible and they were sitting on top of the convertible and they were together singing.
That's
It
when
was like a big
Akon
thing.
was writing for everybody, so everything
Yeah.
was at 124.
Yeah.
right now.
But do you, don't you?
Kobe O'Donnell's was hot in the charts.
But don't you think the performer should have the ability to entertain on their own, like to dance and sing and do all these things, like
Well, that's
like a Usher, a Chris Brown, a Justin Bieber, like the dudes that can really perform.
Okay, so that went to my argument with Neva because we were
Bruno
talking about
Mars, you know what
Bruno
I'm
Mars.
saying?
Me and Neva were discussing who would you rather see than The Weeknd,
Right.
and Neva said,
Stevie Wonder.
and I said, Stevie Wonder can't do it because he will lack performance.
And you crazy for saying
Wait,
that.
what? What do you mean?
Thank
like-
you.
He's gonna be
Crooked, talk to your boy.
I feel
Why
JB,
is he my
though.
boy? Because he's sitting next to me.
Yeah.
no the lack of
I didn't know we picked sides
Talk to
when we
him,
came
man.
here.
talk to your boy.
What are you gonna get up and walk away?
No, actually, I kept thinking about like, how the fuck Jamie saying that Stevie Wonder?
Performance wise,
That's what I'm saying. You're crazy, Jamie.
because he's gonna be just
Jamie,
the piano.
you're crazy.
He's
Jamie.
saying you're Jamie. You're saying he's not. What is he gonna
Theatrically
do?
wise.
He's not gonna flip over the piano and do.
You know he
splits
gonna
and
do no
shit.
dances, whatever.
He can't do nothing. Like I'm not bashing on him.
Have you ever seen Stevie Wonder in concert?
No.
So look, you know what? After this episode, why don't you go on YouTube? Look
But
at Stevie.
But you
in
see what I'm
concert.
saying?
In
But
Jamie's
never-
defense, he's gonna be sitting at a piano the entire time.
That's what he's trying to
Yes,
say.
But
there's
you,
no
think, but you think he gonna be
theatrics.
even? All right.
Look, he's getting mad. No,
I'm
I'm not saying.
You think he's gonna be sitting there
music-wise.
by-
I never
Okay,
said music-wise.
I mean, Jamie, listen to me. You think he's just gonna sit there by himself, playing the piano by himself?
My Sherry.
He's just gonna be, Jamie. You don't think he's gonna have a backup band?
Oh, for sure he'll have a backup band.
You don't think
Yeah.
he's gonna have like backup singers?
But he can't.
You don't think they're gonna be like lights and shit?
But
You don't think people gonna be singing his
He's gonna be
songs with
singing
him?
by himself.
The people, I
For
say he have a
15 to
backup
20
singers,
minutes.
backup singers,
Never's listing like
and then
like every
I'm
option.
doing the whole production, right? So you don't think the crowd gonna know his songs?
No, I never said. Look, never
you don't
said
think the
nothing
crowd's
about
gonna be singing along
Never
with
said
him?
the music. Never said the music. Performance wise,
That's what I'm saying.
theatrical wise,
Dude, you
it's gonna be a long day for Stevie
look at
Wonder.
a Stevie Wonder concert, and then come back to me. We can talk more about
Unless
it.
he's floating in the air with the fucking piano, I don't see much happening. Like, I'm not seeing that.
They're gonna do the Tommy Lee thing and have him.
I know,
spin
right?
that
So that's what I'm saying.
saying.
Stevie, are you getting dizzy? Is it okay? Can we spin faster? Can we spin faster?
As the song progresses, he goes, that's what I was saying. I
But
was
for real,
not saying
Jamie,
no
for
music,
real,
no
Jamie,
music.
you got to see Stevie Wonder.
Okay, but
perform
no
in
music
concert.
wise, no music wise.
I'm just saying, you got to see him perform.
Performance, theatrical wise, it's gonna be a long day for Stevie Wonder.
It's not, man.
No.
Has Bruno Mars done it?
Yeah,
You're crooked.
Back to that.
Talk to Jamie about this.
Here's the difference.
Because you'll break it down. He'll listen to you for some reason.
no.
Fuck no.
See, to me, the Weeknd's performance was good. I just think
No, it was good.
I think that it was a great performance. Like if I saw that in concert, I would have been like, "That's dope."
Absolutely, yeah.
If I saw that in an award show, I would have been like, "That's dope."
But not
Yeah.
for the Super Bowl.
But for the Super Bowl, I just think I don't know if maybe like the older generation is brainwashed to be like, this is a Super Bowl performance. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because that's kind of, I think what Dizza was saying was that this is like, you guys are used to this kind of Super Bowl shit, and that's cheesy, and this is like an artistic Super Bowl performance.
I didn't think that was artistic.
No, but my whole thing is it's about the music, because even
It's
if
about the catalog,
if
man.
anyone is singing a Stevie Wonder song, it's gonna have more energy than honestly a Weeknd song. To be because the Weeknd, his sound, right, sonically, he's kind of like a moody, dark, alternative R&B sound. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it kind of morphed into this pop sound, right, like a dark pop sound.
It just happened to just go pop.
And then like he's adopting little by little. Worked with Daft Punk, you know what I'm saying? And then
Yeah.
he's doing this kind of 80s themed album with like, you know what I'm saying? Like with
Yeah.
the double time of Blinding Lights. And that's probably his most highest energy song that he's ever made.
Yeah.
So for me, I think it's the energy in his music. It's not there. And he like The Weeknd could have performed a Stevie Wonder song. There would have been more energy. It's the musical catalog. You know
No,
what I'm saying?
I never said the music. I just said performance wise.
No, but performance-wise, Stevie Wonder, because of the music, it's a good. It's like a high energy
But
performance.
visually,
you know,
would you
Yeah.
be pleased?
and his voice is so
No,
strong.
I'm not discrediting his
You're
talent.
talking about he's not gonna do no James Brown shit. and do
know.
There's gonna be
splits.
nothing
No,
to see.
no, he said Fleetwood Mac would be better than Stevie Wonder.
Fleetwood Mac.
No, I said I'd rather see Fleetwood Mac.
Wait, they would have brought out Dogface.
Yeah,
when they
and
did
the
song,
skateboard.
He's like gonna skateboard around the fucking stadium
That's what.
with a cranberry juice.
It's just like a DJ. It's like a DJ doing a halftime performance. Like he's not moving. Is what I was
Yo,
trying
you
to say.
wilding, Jamie? Doing that?
Well, I think the problem with the Weeknd's performance is that he probably should have hired a DJ to help curate
I don't even
the
think
energy.
that would have helped either. Man.
Nah, because it was song, silence, song, silence, song, silence.
Oh,
That's-
yeah, yeah, it
Do
was-
you understand what I'm saying? So like when you go from song, silence, you know, a DJ can go over there and like work on the transitions.
Yeah, because Justin Timberlake's was that.
Yeah.
Like when he performed, everything flowed and it was like a continuous thing.
That's what most people
Well,
did.
he should have done
you know?
that instead.
Yeah.
Instead
Well,
of taking
that's
a
what
break.
most people do on because they have so many hits. They can do a chorus and then like switch over to another beat.
Exactly.
And then I mean like
Jamie Stevie would have brought out the harmonica, doing the break.
I'm really gonna look at Stevie Wonder performing after this.
no, I think
no.
I think the Weeknd, and I don't know the Weeknd. I don't know anything about anything.
Yeah.
I'm kind of wondering if his ego, right, got in the way of that actual show.
Because he had probably creative control completely, right?
Well, like I don't want to work with anybody. I don't want to share the spotlight with
That's
anybody.
not. Yeah,
Do you
me and
understand what
Never
I'm
were
saying?
waiting for that
Especially if he's
fucking
putting up,
guest.
if he's putting up his own money.
If you would have brought like a guest,
he probably felt that
but
way.
like maybe someone different would have been like, you know, Jennifer Lopez, Shakira brought up Bad Bunny. Like, yo, let's
Yeah.
bring up Bad Bunny.
Yeah.
Let's bring up some OGs and new generation and make it a
Mix
dope
it up.
show.
Well, that's what
Yeah.
it usually happens. Like Katy Perry brought out Missy Elliott.
Like if he would have brought out Drake,
Bruno Mars brought out
That
Red
would've been
Hot
dope.
Chili Peppers.
Well,
Drake,
you know what,
Drake.
Phil-
First of all, I feel like Drake was watching this
He
because
was.
there's
posted it.
there's a rivalry between Drake and.
Well,
The
they're
Weeknd.
cool now.
They're cool, but there's still a rivalry. I'm sure he's watching this like, nah, I would have done that different.
and definitely,
Yeah.
and I even said Drake would have been a better selection to perform at
Yeah.
the Super Bowl.
but if they would have been able to collab somehow and he would have brought Drake out, that would have been epic.
but
He-
Drake,
but
Drake would only
would've
do it.
Drake would have stole the spotlight.
Drake would only do it if the Super Bowl was in Toronto or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Where if it's in his home city.
Well,
and,
not
you
even
know?
that. He posted. He was like, "This is big for the city," and I'm like, "He's in Tampa Bay, Drake."
I mean, yeah.
But he
But,
probably just means in the sense of
Yeah.
them both being from Toronto.
but the Weeknd could have brought different motherfuckers up and had it become something else. And then the DJ could have been like, look, everyone's heard, you know, the hills this way.
He
Or
should have.
everyone's heard Starboy like this, but the drums sound like this. Why don't we put a little bit of this song and mix it together?
Yeah.
Or let's do a reggaeton version of Starboy. You know, like
Yeah.
just mix
Yeah,
it up.
change it
He
up.
should-
a
That's
bit.
that's how you put on a show is
Yeah.
the unpredictability of it all.
Yeah.
And
Like
the
he would-
thing and
like-
the problem with the Weeknd is it sounded great, but it was a little sonically predictable.
Yeah.
Like this is what we expect from him. Like the visuals is what we expect. It was great, but it was like very, you know what
It
I'm saying?
wasn't for a super. It wasn't for the Super Bowl.
It wasn't like whoa, oh shit, or like
Yeah.
wow, or like, you know, even Janet Jackson, the titty popped out, like, whoa, what the fuck's going on? You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Whoa.
There was a point where there was like a like barn doors that opened up with these strong lights, and
Yeah.
I was like, okay, Daft Punk is coming.
Yeah, well, that's me
Yeah.
and Neville
Yeah.
kept saying, "Oh, here comes, here comes."
How awesome would it have been if Daft Punk
That
came
would have been
out?
good.
Yeah.
That
And
would
then
have been the move.
They did maybe they ended it with or like had one Daft Punk song out, maybe
Yeah.
like One More Time or any of that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or just anybody that he worked with, it would have been dope.
He should have looked across the field to the left and been like, "D nice."
But that's why I'm wondering
Come
if
on,
it's
pal.
like, I'm just wondering if it's like an ego thing. Like
Yeah.
it's all me, it's got to be all me. I got to have the credit. It's
I
just
wonder if
me
he had
and my music.
limitations because of COVID too.
No, because they
Nah,
had
he
everyone.
didn't, man.
Because they had they had
I'm just- I'm at-
they had like
I don't
over like
know.
what 100 dudes on the field with them.
But I think they
All
put
wearing masks.
they are all wearing masks
Yeah.
and shit. But I mean, if they have different performers, and it's the Super Bowl, those performers are gonna fucking quarantine for 2 weeks,
Right.
and then be ready for that show. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a big deal.
Like Dizza said, maybe we have expectations of what we think a Super Bowl performance
Yeah.
is, but I feel like that's okay. Like certain things should have high
Yeah.
expectations.
What's wrong with that, man?
You know what I mean? Like it's the Super Bowl. Like
No,
that's
that's one of the. It's like a holiday.
yeah. Like that's like television wise, rating wise, that's one of the biggest events of the year.
That's why the
Yeah,
commercial.
it
Even he never was mad at the commercials too. He's like, "These fucking commercials are what?"
Dude, I swear I saw like Paramount Plus commercials 10 times.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like the new app.
What is? Oh, okay. It's the
Kinda-
movie
it's-
streaming.
New
It looks
streaming.
kind of dope though. I ain't
The
gonna
movie
lie.
studio.
The
Yeah,
stream.
Yeah.
the streaming. Like
It's
they got
a-
everything.
It's a weird fucking world right now, right?
Yeah.
These apps.
I'm
that
like,
they're
damn,
pushing.
Paramount Plus again. They
And
had a
then
lot of commercials.
After Never yelled at me because I said Stevie Wonder wouldn't be a good performer last night, we agreed that Earth, Wind, and Fire would have been a much better selection.
Yeah, but it can't be Earth, Wind, and Fire headlining. You have to have someone.
You have to mix it up a little bit.
You have to have
Yeah.
someone new and relevant.
right.
And the Weeknd would have been great, but they should have had. they could have just done so many things, just like taken some of his 70, 80 BPM like moody songs and just blended them with like some old shit that people would have known and bring that performer out. Like, recycle an old performer.
He could have sung over Sweet Home Alabama or some shit like that.
I mean, that's a little crazy, but yeah.
But like I know what you're saying, though, like a familiar beat or just like switch it up where people could enjoy it.
Some of his shit sound like he could have like mixed some Sade shit into there and then done just change the beat. Even if she didn't show up,
A mashup.
Yeah.
you could have done like some Sade shit, change the beat up, and then go into Paradise from Starboy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That would have just been different and creative. And I don't know the whole logistics of all of that shit.
I
but
see why you're saying ego though.
I think it was a little bit of ego.
I can see it now. After you explain it like that, yeah.
It's because I don't know. I don't want to say anything really bad.
So D Nice. Shouts to D Nice for putting on for the DJs.
Yeah. No, but I thought it was a great performance. I thought people were being.
It was a good
overly
performance.
critical.
It wasn't bad, but it just
It didn't
This
seem
wasn't
like
for
a
the
Super Bowl.
Bowl.
It seemed like the opening of like the MTV Video Music Awards.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
right?
yeah.
Yes.
And it didn't seem like his red jacket was tailored.
No, it was bigger, right?
Yeah, it was like overly big, kind of weird. for
But
some
he
reason.
does that to cover up because he's not really in shape. I feel like he still got some love handles.
because it was
It
kind of
was chubby,
boxy, and I
you
was
know?
like, why is his jacket?
And it
so
was
big?
sparkly.
You know those big motherfuckers with the skinny legs. Where they look kind of like.
I'm thick all around.
You got like the
Should
SpongeBob
Pause.
body.
Yeah. Should we take this out?
No.
You sound like you're about to DJ for this motherfucker.
Yeah.
You gonna fuck up your bag. No. You can't talk about a weekend,
You
man.
used to remember what you used to say. You used to say
The
about
weekend
Kelly.
be listening to R.O.A.D podcast.
I know.
Shouts to the weekend.
Man, y'all talk foul about me, man.
Why does he sound like what's his name?
He does have kind of a Michael
on,
Jackson
man.
voice, right?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
You
Michael
know what
Jackson
though?
voice?
Honestly, I think
He's soft spoken.
10 years from now, his catalog is going to be even more popular, and then he could do it 10 years from now, and be better than what he was.
I think
yesterday.
he was fine. I think he had he's a fucking megastar.
Yeah.
His music is amazing. I think he should have done the Super Bowl. I think it should have been curated a little bit better.
Yeah.
He should have had like more people working on it, and it should have been maybe a little less self-absorbed.
So now the question is,
know?
rumor has it that the reason why the Grammys kind of snuffed him was because he was doing a Super Bowl performance. Was it worth the Grammy?
Oh, so it would ruin the Grammy show
Yeah,
because he
because
would
it
have already performed.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Was it worth it now?
I mean, we're starting to see what the Grammys are all about, right? Kind
Yeah.
of like it's
We
all
have
coming
been for
out.
the last couple years.
Yeah. I mean, I want to go back to the iTunes because I haven't looked at the iTunes charts.
Uh-huh.
Like the best songs, like the top 100
Yeah.
Yeah.
on iTunes.
Yeah.
And have you guys looked at it recently?
No,
I could
I'm
take a
pulling
look
it up
now.
right now.
Yeah.
It is the weirdest assortment of music, and I don't know if it like. Can I read you some
On
of
the top songs?
Can I read you? I'm gonna read you.
Well, you just said right now, the weekends.
Top
Take
10.
the top 10,
He's
yeah.
basically dominating the top 10.
Yeah.
But can I read you the rest of the top 100?
Go ahead.
Yeah.
And just let me know if this would ever happen in any other year that we've ever seen the iTunes charts.
Go ahead.
Number 17, Montel Jordan. This is how we do it. Where did that come from? There's no.
That's actually 19, but yeah, I'm looking right
Yeah, I
now.
mean, it probably moved since I took notes on this. Yeah.
All right.
But number
yeah.
17 is. Don't correct every fucking number that I
I'm
read
just
out.
saying, man. I'm looking at it right now. Go
It's
ahead.
gonna move in
Continue,
real time. It's
Continue.
gonna
All right.
move.
That is really interesting. Montel Jordan out of nowhere.
But listen,
But how is
to this.
that? Go
But
ahead.
listen to this. Number 21, Regulate.
By Warren
What?
G?
Warren G. Listen, listen, wait,
What is
listen.
going on, man?
Wait,
Hold on.
listen, wait, listen. 23, Dilemma. All right?
Kelly Rowland.
Kelly Rowland and Nelly, Dilemma. All right? 28, Funky Cole Medina with Tone Loc. Why is Tone Loc on number 28 for Funky Cole Medina?
Funky Cole
I'm
Medina
confused,
was
bro.
on.
Number 30, It Wasn't Me, Shaggy.
Well, he had a Cheeto commercial.
Is that what it is?
He had a Cheeto
Well,
commercial with
yeah,
Mila
exactly.
Kunis and
That
Ashton Kutcher.
premiered in Super Bowl.
Okay. And then number 31, Move Bitch, Ludacris.
Yeah.
No, wait, listen. Number 44, Candy Shop, 50 Cent.
This
Right?
is weird.
Number 45, remember that TV show, Greatest American Hero?
Well, there was a commercial with that also.
Okay.
With George Costanza.
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
That was a song
Yeah.
in his voicemail.
Number 46, Back That Ass Up.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a classic.
Number 50, Gold Digger. Number 52 changes Tupac.
This sounds
That
like a lot
is
of
really strange.
That
But
one's strange.
But
That one's
listen,
strange.
number 54, Forgot About Dre. Forget About Dre or Forgot About
Forgot-
Dre?
With
forgot about
Eminem.
her.
Featuring Eminem.
With Eminem.
Yeah.
This is like the catalog. This is like the song picks of like a 50 to 40-year-old white guy, right?
I was gonna say it's very
I
corporate.
don't know, man. Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah,
It's like a
Yeah.
it's like a
Yeah.
corporate white party of like 40-year-olds and 50-year-olds, right? Like
Yeah.
middle-aged white people.
Yeah, I don't get it.
And I was thinking about it, and I'm saying, wow, these are the only people that would buy music on iTunes right now, right? They wouldn't be streaming. Am I right?
Maybe.
Yeah.
So what we're seeing, like any other year that we've like pre-COVID, right?
Uh-huh.
The top 100 would be mostly
Popular songs.
new music.
Oh, new music. Yeah. Enough.
It would be new music. There would no way would there be
Unless these guys died, unless Dr. Dre or 50 died, then their song will appear
Exactly.
on the charts.
But
right
there's
now,
no reason Montel Jordan, this is how we do it and regulate, would be in the top 20, right?
Yeah,
The top 20 in iTunes just because people were listening to that shit.
that's crazy, man.
So I was thinking of a couple of things. Number one, nobody's listening to new music, and number two, or not nobody, these people are listening to new music, and then number two, these people got to be old as fuck or just like in the middle ages,
Dude.
and that's the only people. That's the only people interacting with the iTunes app right now.
Dude, Hail Mary by Machiavelli, Tupac is in the top 100.
Yeah, it's weird.
I'm trying to justify that, but I can't.
You can't, and it's not that you can't say like, well, these are all good music. Yeah,
Vicky Hypnotized.
yeah.
I mean, that's
We all know this is good
song.
music. Like we're not
still-
disagreeing
but
with
the
that.
timing is weird.
It's not even the timing. It's just the fact that in
timing
any,
that it's on right. That
if we
that's just
weren't
the
in a
chart.
pandemic, it would be filled with new music. But
I mean-
but also the question is that everyone is streaming right now. Everyone's on an app like Spotify or Apple Music or whatever the fuck. No one's
Yeah.
going to iTunes
Yeah,
and downloading this. And this is why I think they're gonna dead iTunes, aren't they?
Yeah,
that's the
supposedly.
rumor going around.
on your computer.
They're just gonna do that. Well, I'm
Yeah.
looking at this, you can tell why. Like, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Candy Shop. Like, why is Candy Shop?
Flow Rider Low is like 130.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Hilarious.
By the way, number 25 is Whoopty, CJ. In the midst of all of this music,
I love
Well, I
that
feel like
song.
people are just downloading music, getting music on Spotify, or they're streaming the music. They're not even buying it.
everybody's streaming.
no,
that thing,
everyone
right?
is streaming. That's why I'm saying who's
Yeah,
still
nobody
buying
really
99
buying
cent
music no
songs?
more, yeah.
Like, who's still buying 129
I buy songs when we do the battles.
Yeah, but you're a DJ.
Yeah.
So you can
I'm about to
use,
say
you know?
DJs, but
Yeah.
yeah, the
Yeah.
regular Joe Schmo.
But
But
even
that-
then, it's a weird shit that I be buying.
That's why it's like the VH1 of like digesting music.
Yeah, that's fucking.
I
weird.
can't,
iTunes.
yeah, I can't remember the last time I actually bought an MP3. Probably when I was looking for something clean for one of the fights, and I couldn't find it. I had to.
Oh yeah,
I had
yeah.
to buy it.
You usually rip it from YouTube.
Yeah.
I actually buy MP3s all the time on Amazon.
Yeah, I
that's-
mean, I
yeah.
still buy it, like us, because we DJs and
Yeah.
shit like that.
But if I wasn't a DJ, I would not be buying shit.
Hell
Yeah.
no.
Oh fuck no.
Unless it was like for like you know, De La Soul's catalog is impossible to find and stuff. So I would have to you
Buy
know.
the fucking MP3. Yeah.
Yeah, but you can't even buy that MP3. You have to literally dump it from a CD.
Oh
Yeah,
shit.
you got to buy the CD.
Yeah, you can't, you know, it's like music like that. But then I also noticed, I'm like, all right, so I'm putting this together. I'm like, this looks like, you know, the music catalog of like those white corporate parties, right?
Yeah.
And then I noticed on number 10 and number 14 was this white rapper that I've never heard of before. Tom MacDonald.
I kind of knew who he
Who
was.
the
And
hell is
you
that?
knew who he was? Who is he?
He's from Vancouver, British Columbia.
Mm-hmm.
He used to run with a dude named Mad Child. Mad Child he's a battle rapper. He's from a group called the Swollen Members, and they kind of look alike. So when you put him on, I said, wait,
Yo, swollen members.
yeah.
Hey,
So that's a group from the '90s too. So it's kind of crazy. Yeah.
Take a look at my swollen member.
Yeah. I mean, they used to clown on him when they would battle him. That was an ongoing joke.
Your member sure is swollen.
But Matt Child looks exactly like homie in the white, kind of angry, grudgy rappers. So when you put him on, I was like, oh, I know who this is.
So Tom MacDonald, I've never heard of this motherfucker, right?
Me
I
either.
think it's MacDonald.
MacDonald. Okay, sorry.
McDonald.
And put
Like
his
Mac
emphasis.
Miller.
Mac.
Yeah.
McDonald.
Who's the other dude that has a Mac in him? The white rapper?
Mac Lethal?
No.
Fast rapper?
Mac Miller.
No, the other one.
Macklemore.
Macklemore. Is that like a white rapper thing?
Mac.
It sounds like it.
Kind of like the Littles.
the Littles, but it's Mac in the
Like
white
you gotta,
side.
yeah, if you're a white rapper, you got to put Mac
Mac
in it.
Miller, Macklemore.
All right, so Tom
MacDonald.
MacDonald has two songs. Number 10 is Fake Woke. and number 14 is called Canceled.
Is he like a political activist type rapper? Or-
Should I play this? I should play some of this.
Yeah.
Let me play some of this. Hold
He's
on.
nuts.
Let me play some of this. Hold on.
It's like grudgy rapping.
I think it's crazy I'm the one who they labeled as controversial, and Cardi B is the role model for 12-year-old girls. There's rappers pushing Xanax at the top of the billboard, but if I mention race in a song, I'm scared I'll get killed for it. It's backwards, it's getting exponentially dumb. It's more difficult to get a job than purchase a gun. Eminem used to gay bash and murder his mom, and now he doesn't want fans if they voted for Trump. We're ashamed to be American. You should probably love it, cause you have the right to hate it and not get stoned to death in public. As children we were taught how to walk and talk, but the system wants adults to sit down and shut up. Cancel culture runs the world now, the planet went crazy. Label everything we say as homophobic or racist. If you're white, then you're privileged, guilty by association. All our childhood heroes got Me Too'd or they're rapists. They never freed the slaves. They realized that they don't need the
I love
chains.
that
They
he
gave us
says-
tiny screens, we think we free cause we can't see the cage. They knew that
What
race
is
war
this?
would
Like,
be the
I'm
game they
trying to-
wanted play for people
He sounds angry.
Let alone it's number 14 on iTunes, so people are buying it.
Fake woke, facts don't care about feelings. They know, they won't.
All right, so wait. Some of the lyrics. I don't want to play the whole song, right? Some of the lyrics is I think Black Lives Matter was the stupidest name. When the system,
Well, he's quoting. You're quoting this guy.
yeah, I'm quoting.
Okay,
him.
got it.
Yeah, This isn't me.
I
This
know.
is
I'm
his
making
lyrics.
sure.
Well, I said some of his lyrics is I think Black Lives Matter was the stupidest name when the system is screwing everyone exactly the same.
That is ridiculous.
I know. And then he says, I just want to spend Thanksgiving Day with food and my family without being accused of celebrating Native casualties. So it's like, it's kind of like he's the voice of the frustrated white man in America, right?
And he's Canadian.
Like, is he Canadian? That's the weird shit, though.
That he says we're ashamed to be American. He
But
says
he's
that.
Canadian. I caught that.
Yeah.
But he's Canadian.
He's from British Columbia, Canada.
Are you
Vancouver.
sure he's from Canada?
Bro, look it up.
He is.
Yes.
I'm looking at it right now. His bio. He is from Canada.
He hangs out in fucking the same streets Marvel's hangs out.
Yeah,
So
but
you-
he's
I
like,
think he lives in LA, though.
But obviously, the only people, like, I'm looking at the comments for his YouTube video, and it's obvious, like, there's all of these, like, you know, white people that are like, yo, he's saying everything I'm
I'm
afraid.
sure people can relate to him.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of white people feel like silenced.
So you feel like he represents the voice of like the
Frustrated white
the
people.
frustrated white man.
That isn't.
I would say
racist.
white people, yeah,
Yeah.
maybe white men. I think white men in general, like, you know, we've talked about this in Hollywood, where it's
Yeah.
like impossible for a middle-aged white man, writer, to get a job. Like it's no one. It's almost like their voice doesn't matter.
Right.
Their perspective doesn't matter anymore.
They've
Right?
heard that we've heard their stories for the last 40, 50 years.
Yeah.
And America keeps silencing. Like they feel like America is silencing them, and it's like, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what's really like in Utah, what happened in Utah, right? Utah school permits students not to participate in Black History Month.
Yeah,
You know,
but Utah's Mormon town.
I know,
A lot of
but
white
that's
men.
kind of a crazy thing because Black History Month is Black history, and Black history is kind of American history.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Completely.
Like, it's like,
So they're trying to. You're essentially erasing a part of American history.
no.
by
What
doing
they're
that.
You're not
saying, what they're saying
trying
is
to teach
that
it.
some people don't want to learn about this,
Right.
or they don't want to indulge or participate in. So what happens is like during Black History Month, the history teachers incorporate more Black history, or speak about it more throughout that month,
Right.
to kind of acknowledge everything.
Yeah.
And I think in Utah, they're saying in that one school, right? There's 322 students. 70% of those students are white, and there's 3 Black students.
Yeah.
So that's why they're saying like we have 3 Black students. Why do we have to learn about Black History Month?
Right.
But it's to educate the 70% of them.
Well, that's completely representative of how Utah is.
Yeah, they're Mormon as fucking. They're
Every
white
time
as
I've
shit.
gone there, I feel like I might have seen 1 or 2 other Black people the entire time I was there.
Yeah, but like my whole thing is like when is any history bad? Like
Never.
You know what I'm
Or an
saying? Like,
option to be taught.
like if I taught Mexican like history about like
Chicano
Mexico,
shit? Yeah.
Central America, South America,
Right.
like when would that ever be bad?
Right.
Like
I'm skipping on this
That's
one.
like-
I don't want to brainwash my kids with historical facts.
Yeah.
like
Like, dude, that's like reading about Vietnam, the Vietnam War.
Yeah.
And you like, it's necessary. It's history.
the fact that they're willing to teach us or teach the government, the U.S. kids about Columbus and that's not that's what you have to learn about, dude. Like it's not
That's
an
a
option.
that's a dangerous slope they're on with that.
Yeah.
No, but I think why would they object to it if they didn't feel triggered? Does that
Yeah.
make sense?
Yeah, no, I agree with you.
Like white people are like fed up. They're like
You
they're
guys are
sick
over it, huh?
of hearing how horrible they are,
Yeah.
Yeah.
or like how privileged they are.
They can't look in the mirror anymore.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they're seeing it from a very individualistic, personal point of view.
That's crazy. Giving the option of not learning about Black History Month is nuts.
I don't know. I think that's why
So
this.
did the
this guy's-
families in Utah, did they like protest the schools or like say something about it?
No, because I think it's 70% of them are white. No,
I think it was brought to their attention that some students didn't want to participate, and I think the school obliged to it.
Yeah.
But it's just, I just don't. I don't think I didn't know that students had.
the craziest thing is that
I didn't know they
bet
had the
you-
option to like not
Yeah.
the
to
craziest
not participate in education.
the craziest thing that I know. Half of them listen to hip hop. Half of them probably own Jordans or Yeezys at
Or
a point
look
in their
up to
life,
an athlete.
or look up to a black athlete or anything of a minority.
And the thing-
Their favorite
specific
rapper is
black.
probably Drake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the thing that sucks is that for them to bring this up, it had to have been something that the administration probably felt was cool, because had it been the American flag, that would have been a no, a hard no right away. Like if they would have been like, hey, we don't want to pledge allegiance to the flag, that would have never flown.
God forbid
know
you,
what I mean?
take a knee.
Or if it has anything to do with like not learning Mormon history, especially in that region, like that would have been a hard no. But because it's Black history, it seems to be it's okay to be on the table.
I don't see what's wrong with like hearing about what Black people
Yeah.
did for America. You know what I'm
It-
saying? Like I
I mean,
don't understand.
keep doing for America.
The inventions alone is worth learning about, let alone civil rights and
Everything,
everything
yeah.
else. You know what I mean? I don't get it.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
But I just think this is why an artist like this can emerge, right?
Yeah, and could connect to that.
And
No,
be
no,
number
no,
10
no,
on iTunes.
Yeah, because this is like an angry. I wouldn't say this guy's racist, but it's like an ignorant Eminem, right?
I mean,
A
it
little?
sounds like when Macklemore responded to the Kendrick Lamar situation, when he kind of won over Good Kid, Mad City, his album won, the Heist won.
He made a song.
Yeah, he kind of did like he reacted to it, and it made shit worse for him.
Yeah, what did he say though?
I can't recall verbatim what he said, but it was basically like justifying that he has a right to win as well, being a hip hop artist.
He shouldn't have said nothing. That's what.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it made it a lot worse.
Man, that might have deaded his career.
This is the.
It kind of did. It kind of because you never heard
This
about
is
him.
the, this is the other Tom MacDonald song called "Canceled." I just wanted you to hear this because this shit is on the top 10 of
Damn,
iTunes.
is that 1 million views on YouTube?
Yeah, to almost 2 million.
Jesus. How many likes does that
Can't be
have?
canceled, there's no way that you can stop me. I'm fully independent, there's no label who can drop me. Y'all been starting rumors, let me help you with some. Yeah.
He's a racist, he's a sexist, he's in love with Donald Trump.
Y'all can't cancel me, my life is scandal free. There ain't no sponsors taking losses cause the brand is me. My hands are clean, my family and my fans agree. Y'all can't cancel me for facts because you're mad and weak. Go ahead and tell the world I'm ugly and racist. I braid my hair and I don't care about cultural appropriation. I moved to the ghetto, lived
That's
in
crazy.
the ghetto, there's no Caucasians. And still I loved every single one of my neighbors. How's a man say I'm clickbait if he gonna use this face to get clicks on his page? Y'all hypocrites are made. But I ain't tripping about these bullies, it ain't 6th grade. Go ahead and diss me trying to sell a couple mixtapes. I'm not afraid, take my face and my name, paste it on the front page.
Okay, that's
I'm
enough of
already
that.
famous.
Yeah, man, cut it off.
Dude, all white rappers have the same cadence. Do you guys notice that?
It's the
same flow.
Eminem shit.
It's
though.
the Eminem, the Yellow Wolf,
He
Macklemore
sounds
kind
a
of
lot
raps
like
that.
Yellow Wolf.
He sounds a lot like Yellow Wolf.
Wow.
Yeah, man. I
That's
think it's
interesting, man.
Utah's crazy. Utah's the new Florida.
shit is.
Is
I
it a
just
red
think
state?
I
That's a
think
red
it's-
state, right?
I think. Well, he says later in the song like you can't cancel me because I distribute my own shit, right?
Yeah.
I own all my masters.
Mm-hmm.
I make all my beats. So it's like he kind of. It's like because of the internet,
He has the place.
like like you can literally
He could do it all by himself.
do whatever the fuck he wants.
Yeah.
But cancellation doesn't mean support-wise. It's just like
Well, you can't cancel somebody if they're not
They're not dependent-
reliant if
yeah.
they're not dependent on like a corporation or someone hiring
see
them.
what
Do you
you're
know what I'm
saying.
saying?
Yeah.
Like he's literally building a fan base of this alternate America that we're starting to see, right?
Yeah.
So
I see what you're saying.
I don't know if he's trolling or if he's being like
No,
real.
It doesn't sound like he's trolling.
No,
Nah.
that's not. Mad Child is exactly like him, bro.
Really.
Yeah, they rap the same. They rap about the same kind
So
of shit.
like I just think like white people are fed up, man. They're like
They are,
triggered.
man. I mean-
They're triggered. But it's like
but it's only been 5 years.
they're mad as hell. They're not gonna take it anymore. White people, yo, they're tired of all of this shit.
How do you think black people felt?
So
for
I-
Dude, people are really buying his shit. That's the crazy. I'm still kind of thrown off that he's on.
Yeah,
10
he's
and
top
14.
20.
Yeah.
He's in the top 20.
Like, it'll be different if
of
he just had a
iTunes.
presence on SoundCloud or whatever.
Yeah.
People are buying it.
Yeah, no.
Should we talk about this Cardi B?
Yeah.
The
song?
Cardi B up.
Yeah.
Have y'all seen the video?
I don't know
did.
what's stuck.
I saw the
man.
video.
Yeah,
I actually like the record.
yeah.
I like the record. It's a club
Do
record.
you guys believe she stole it?
I mean, do you want me to? Should I play a little bit of it?
Yeah.
Let me play a little.
I don't
bit
know
of
what
this shit.
stuck and up means.
Huh?
Stuck and is up.
Stuck in this up. Yeah. What is that slang?
I don't know
You're
what
supposed to
that
know
is.
that. All right. So, what do you think? You guys like the song?
I fuck with it.
It's all right.
Yeah, it's
Cool.
a club. It's a club record.
I think the beat is just.
Beat is aggressive.
I mean, it's just uninteresting to me.
Yeah.
It just sounds like any other fucking.
I mean, yeah.
I feel like that sounds like a Megan Thee Stallion beat.
So everyone is saying that they stole this song from some dudes in New Jersey, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I thought it was a East Coast slang.
I
up
can't
and
even say
stuff.
their names. It's like Mir Poses and Mir Fontaine.
Mem Pesos, Emil.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fontana.
It doesn't. I don't hear the similarities. Do you? I want to say that this song,
Two different records.
There's 135 views on this YouTube.
How old is the song?
It
This
came out
is from
in September.
Okay,
September
so-
2020. They've got 135,000 views. Cardi's new video has 24 million.
Fuck. It's funny because she had kind of premiered this song in August 6th, and supposedly they released a snippet August 5th, and that's that they said they have the upper hand. That she stole the
I
record.
don't know, man.
But
I
isn't the
mean-
guy isn't her ghostwriter isn't his like last name Fontaine? too?
Partisan Fontaine.
So I was
Yeah.
confused. Maybe it's just the same
correlation.
name. I don't know. I mean, the dude just tweeted out from Jersey. He just said, "We want money." That's
Yeah.
what he tweeted out.
He wants some,
Pretty
he wants some
plain-
royalties.
Much.
You
Pretty
could have
plain and
asked for
simple.
royalty a point of the fucking record.
Kept it plain and simple.
I just want
We want
money.
money.
He didn't articulate that at all. He just
Pretty poetic,
want
right?
some money. He gave me my money.
He just said, "We want money." That's it.
And he added her.
I mean, and then Saweetie, Saweetie and the Doja Cat song with Nicki Minaj, the best friend.
Yeah.
I love
They
that.
were
a big
saying that
record.
they took that record.
Oh, word?
That's
yeah.
my best friend.
They took that record from this R&B duo from the Bay. Their names are Sarati.
Uh-huh.
Should I play this?
Yeah.
Let's get
play
Nopa.
this.
I didn't hear about this
Let's get
one.
Me
Nopa
either.
slaps
Hear
on the
this
phone
one?
for this
Let me
one.
hear this. All right, so that's the Sweetie version. And then the Sarati version. By the way, Doja Cat looking. She's looking pretty.
nice.
Scrumptious.
I don't know about all that. But
She looked great.
yeah.
Hi, Doja.
Here's the Bay Area version. So they saying like she took the
No.
Wait,
Yo,
listen,
let
listen,
it go.
listen. It took the cadence of the rhyme. It's two different tempos. So the Sarati Bay Area version is like
a
when
lot
we
slower.
wide, we be lit. She knows she bad. Yeah, she thick.
Yeah.
She gonna do the time if I click. And if you compare it to Saweetie's version, that's my best friend. She a real bad bitch. Drive her own car. She don't need no lift.
Right.
And then the videos
Very similar.
Look very similar.
That's
So
that
they
was
were
a good-
saying like Saweetie took some of their cadence and like the whole best friend thing, and then like took the video concept, just like snagged the whole shit.
I can hear some similarities in the beat as
When
well.
when did the other one come out first?
This one came out September 2020. September was the year. I mean, September was the month to steal from motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers was listening.
That's when shit was hot.
Listening in September.
That was like, yo, let's
If you,
look up
if you
the
think of it, that was
insurance.
kind of like the height of like the quarantine though, because summer was over,
Yeah.
and then motherfuckers was dropping music, and they're like, "Oh, this is the
'Cause
perfect
everything was
time
still
to
open,
steal
yeah.
from people."
Damn,
It's like the
man.
stealing season.
Did you hear the new? Yeah.
I don't know, man.
I mean, that was a little bit of a reach.
No, yeah.
A little
I
bit.
feel that way.
However, up and it's stuck is originally a phrase that Playboy Cardi said in 2019. It's supposedly about having an unsettled beef. So I think that's why I said I think it's a slang term.
But the way Cardi used it was almost like some twerk shit.
Up
Like
and
if it's up,
and
if
it's
it's
up,
yeah.
and
If
it's
it's
up.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the other guys are like straight
On some
killers.
beef shit. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
On
But
some
they said
killer
it
shit.
exactly alike.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean,
this is
that,
this is a little like far fetched.
It's gonna have to come down to who.
I don't think this shit is gonna make it to court. The Doja Cat, Saweetie.
No, that one's getting
versus
thrown
Sorority.
out.
Yeah.
But the
Cardi
other
B one,
joint,
yeah, for sure.
the Fontaine.
What
I feel
the
like
Fontaine
they're gonna
guys
settle.
did-
They're gonna settle it out of court. I feel.
What Fontaine
Of
needs to
course.
do is go get Marvin Gaye's lawyers, and they win everything. So
I think they're just
yeah.
gonna give him. They're just gonna give him writing publishing.
Yeah,
they're
well, I feel
definitely
like
gonna
these
give him
dudes from
publishing.
Jersey, they just want like a couple of $1,000. And
I don't
they be
think
happy,
I don't
man.
think a couple.
They're not
thousand.
gonna. They're not gonna take a couple thousand.
They're gonna take a-
They're gonna want publishing.
Think so?
No,
I
they
don't
say
know,
they
man.
want money. They didn't say they want publishing.
Yeah, they want money.
Well, they
man.
don't. I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. They're
That's
hood
what I'm saying.
motherfuckers. So they
That's what I'm
just
saying.
want the
Yeah,
cash.
10,000, they be happy.
My thing is
Okay,
this.
I don't think 10,000.
The thing is they can add them as writing credit because they technically wrote that,
Right.
so they should get
If
published.
they have a
Does
smart
that make
lawyer,
sense?
that's the route that they would go.
Yeah.
But if Cardi B throws $100,000 check at them and they take it, then that's
Bro, what's
that's a mistake on
100,000
their
at
part.
Cardi B?
That's what I'm saying.
Nothing.
Nothing. But if she was cool,
Atlantic was gonna take
she would actually put them as writing credit, have them give them like
But the
some
way they
publishing.
but the way they approached it, they came in hot.
But shit, she may not even be the one to make the call if she didn't write that. It could be her ghostwriter has to make that call.
The Fontaine's got to
Fontaine
meet
was
up.
giving up everything.
Her Fontaine got to meet with the Jersey Fontaine
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
figure that
Fontaine it
shit
up.
all out. I mean,
I like the song. Other than that, I like the song. I ain't gonna
yeah.
lie. It
Where you
sounds
playing?
good.
Where you
I like-
playing the song? Where you playing it?
I played it last night,
Mm-hmm.
maybe twice at Dorsey. This sounds really good live.
Yeah.
The beat hits. It is a little. It's a simple beat, but it works, man.
Twerky.
Yeah, very twerky. It's what 82, 83 BPM.
I-
Sounds good.
I'm thinking like in definitely like in different cities, who's playing this music and like where is it gonna get played?
Yeah,
Like radio, maybe some streams are gonna play it. ain't
radio
gonna-
for
No,
sure.
definitely
We
streams.
ain't gonna hear any of these songs in clubs for a while, yo.
Yeah,
Well,
definitely
no,
radio.
not for nothing. Pool season is coming up soon.
In Vegas,
True.
yeah.
Yeah.
Vegas. So,
Yeah, but I'm
there.
talking about like New York,
Yeah.
Oh, no, no.
LA,
Oh yeah, of course.
break out
San
there.
Francisco.
You know what's
Yeah.
crazy? People are kind of out right now in California.
Oh no, they're out, bro.
I've been
Like what?
seeing like out in the streets, like
LA is out.
hookah lounges, restaurants. I saw some friends of mine in San Diego. They were wilding out at a hookah lounge. So
yeah,
I feel like
LA's hookah bars are
spots
open.
are starting to
It's starting to open up
yeah,
a little
so
bit.
I might be hearing this music circulating kind of like that a little bit more.
But a hookah spot is a bad place to be at. That's
the
a
new
bad,
club.
No, but that's a bad place to be at. Not dangerously wise or nothing like that. COVID wise,
Yeah.
that's
I
just
just
the
think
worst
it's
place to
scary
be at.
because it's like if someone's like smoking hookah and I can smell their hookah, I feel like I'm smelling and I'm sucking in their COVID.
That's what I'm saying. It's
Yeah.
fucking dangerous to be in a hookah
like
spot.
when I walk on the street and someone's like smoking a cigarette, if I can like smell their cigarette, I just hold my breath
yeah.
because I don't want to. You know what I'm saying? It's like
Yeah.
I feel like
essentially you're
I'm
intaking
inhaling
the
their
same-
vapors and
yeah.
shit like that. You know, along with the cigarette smoke. So I think we're gonna hit that time, man. Should we?
Yeah.
Yo, Never, you want to do like a couple rest in peace,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, we lost a lot of people, man,
Yeah,
within the past 2 weeks, man.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Cicely Tyson,
Right.
R.I.P.
fucking pioneering black actress.
Yes.
Rest in peace, Vicky Powell,
Ricky Powell, the photographer.
photographer. He was like legendary New York photographer.
Yeah. It's like a New York staple.
He was, man. Yeah, like everybody knew him in the downtown area, Greenwich Village. Rest in peace, Ricky Powell. And we lost fucking rest in peace, Dustin Diamond,
Yeah.
aka Screech from Saved by the Bell.
One of my favorite shows growing up. I
Actually,
used to love that show.
I actually
man.
saw his porno once.
No
Me
way.
too.
Yeah. Did
You serious?
Yeah.
He said that was a double. Was it?
No.
Oh, that was actually him.
That was him.
So,
He
He
puts
was
the
only-
camera right in his face. I was a young kid, by the way. I
Man.
was 17 when that came out.
I was just curious. I'm like, I want to see if this motherfucker.
This is like 2007.
I want to see some freaky shit.
It sucks.
He was
He's
doing
only-
like porn convention tours and shit.
Yeah, he was big in that industry.
Yeah. Well, pause.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I
I
mean,
know it's your birthday, but relax.
I didn't realize that he had like a drug problem like that.
I didn't know that
I
either.
didn't
till
either.
No,
later.
it was big. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
That's-
It's only 44.
But I guess if you're doing porn, I mean, you got to be
I think
doing
the
some
drug
type
came
of-
before that. I think
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
like Saved by the Bell era.
right.
Imagine he's a kid, teen star, the world at your fingertips.
No, it wasn't during that era. It was like right after, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Was the world at his fingertips?
Yeah, he was doing porn.
Rest in peace.
R.I.P.
Rest in peace. But was the world at his fingertips?
Remember that scene?
Saved by the Bell
Remember
was
the scene in that
big,
movie Made
motherfucker.
where he tried to get when he got to the club? And it was like, oh, they let him in.
Oh,
Vince Vaughn was like,
Spawn.
That's one of my favorite movies. Like, he put me on.
Did you just let screeching?
He just like fucking screeching. And then Puffy walks up.
Are you on the list? Yeah, Carter Giant. Remember, he's like, "Why don't you go to China Club?" He's like, "What do I look like? Lebanese?" Hey, I'm half Lebanese.
I like that movie. Shouts to Cricket. He put me on that movie.
That's a great movie.
Fucking Richie Akiva, mad young in that.
Yeah, Richie Akiva was in that movie.
yeah, man.
That shit is crazy.
Yep.
Yo, Richie Akiva is in. All of these New York club dudes are in Miami.
I've heard, man.
Everyone in New York is in fucking Miami.
Yeah, everything
yo.
because New York is closed right now, so I guess
Break out there.
they're moving the party
Yeah.
to Miami.
Snowstorm.
It's like everyone that's working remotely in New York, like Wall Street corporate motherfuckers, or anyone who's like working at home.
in Miami.
They're like in New York. They're like, why am I going to stay here?
Yeah.
Why don't I just go to Miami? I don't need to go to the office or commute to anywhere
Yeah.
in the office in New York.
Yeah.
Man, people are just going to Miami and the shit is wide open and the clubs is just everything's popping out.
I
There.
would go to
Wow, man.
Barbados instead. Remember Puffy told us that they'll pay for your first year of rent if you go over there and work remotely.
Hawaii's doing the same thing.
No,
Jesus.
I have a cousin,
Trust
him and
the
his
top.
wife, they lived in Charlotte, North Carolina.
Yeah.
They just moved to Spain.
Wow.
Like, they packed up their, the wife is pregnant, they already have one son.
They work remotely.
Remotely, the boss, their boss or who they work for said you can pretty much work from anywhere in the world.
That's
So they literally
crazy.
got up and left and moved to Spain.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's like I've been seeing my boy, James Huang.
Yeah,
He's in Miami.
The only Asian to grow a beard.
I mean, I kind of want to hit him up and ask him what's popping in Miami right now.
Looks like everything's popping.
Yeah. No, because it's crazy. But doesn't it feel like no one is getting infected
That's the
with
scary
COVID
thing,
out
yeah.
there? It
Dude,
feels,
yeah.
for real. I
it
swear,
feels like it's an anomaly or something out there, right?
Like, oh, you guys still believe in that fake shit?
They had like a
As
safe,
soon as you land in MIA airport, you know what I'm saying?
You're immune.
You're immune or something happens.
I mean, the
some kinda
same way ATL also, man. You're not
some
hearing
kinda
about
like safe
people
Texas,
going-
Atlanta, Arizona.
because they're talking
fucking
about
Florida.
doing NBA All Star in Atlanta.
Dude,
No, they are going to
They're
do
gonna
it.
do
They
it.
gonna do it? They confirmed it.
Yeah, they confirmed it, man.
I think
Dude,
March, right?
No.
Yeah,
It's coming up.
in March.
Oh, in March they pushed it back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be in 2 weeks.
Yeah, they pushed it back. I think
Dude,
March 7th.
imagine how crazy that's going to be.
Oh, that's scary.
Wasn't LeBron against someone? You guys were
Le-
saying,
yeah.
right?
big time.
LeBron is against it, yeah.
Yeah.
But he just don't want to do the NBA All-Star.
He was
this
saying
year.
because at the beginning of the season, because of the there was only a short layoff between last season and this season.
Yeah.
So one of the compromises was to not have NBA All Star and use that time for rest. And it's like you might as well because NBA All Star needs fans. Like you don't want to see a slam dunk contest with no fans. You know what I mean?
That's
Like
gonna be
everything's
weird.
kind of predicated on fans. So it's like if you can't have fans completely, why even do it? And that was in the negotiations for this season. And now he's like, now you guys want to switch it up because things are opening up. That's not cool.
Yeah.
No, we still need fucking rest. Like they barely had like 2 months of rest.
Yeah, they what? They won in October, mid-October.
And started the season
and
back in
started
December.
Yeah.
Mid-December.
So typically, how many months would they have had?
You usually
The whole summer.
from June to November.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So, LeBron has a point, but I mean,
So-
the NBA is looking at the dollars.
So it's not that typical
You know,
like
it-
LeBron's a crybaby kind of.
No. He's looking out.
But here's the thing. It's not even about the NBA. Like, that weekend, everybody else could be doing parties
Yeah,
out there.
outside is
man.
gonna be
Outside,
active,
man.
bro.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, man.
Active.
strip clubs, nightclubs.
Exactly.
Just
Yeah.
like how
Atlanta?
Tampa Bay was this past weekend.
But,
Times
but you
10.
don't hear about the numbers going crazy in those
Maybe
states.
because people are
No.
they get the symptoms and they're like, I have it. Let me isolate. I don't even have to go take a
Yeah,
test.
because I think there's no reporting,
Yeah.
No,
and there's no
definitely
way to
not, man.
report it.
Nope.
Dude, it's funny because LA, the same thing. After it opened, you didn't hear about cases rising anymore.
Yeah, because they were talking about they was talking to the Florida governor,
Uh-huh.
and he was basically like, "Yo, the way we approach this is like, we taking care of the elderly,
Yeah.
and that's basically who we should take care of, and anyone with pre-existing conditions.
Yeah.
Those are the two people we should focus our attention to." He's like, and everyone else just be safe, wear a mask, or and whatever. And then he was just saying that's his approach. Like he's not trying to shut businesses down.
Yeah.
But
It's just
I'm
scary.
just like, I want to talk to James because James is like, this dude like promoted in every club in New York. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I've known him for almost like 15 years or more. And then for him to be like, he doesn't even want to stay in New York anymore.
Yeah.
I don't blame him. You know what I'm saying? And he's just hosting people in Miami right now.
Yeah.
But it seems like everyone in New York nightlife is in Miami. You know?
To get the immune shot of them.
Shout out to Bill Spector.
Yeah.
Oh, he's probably living it up.
Man.
Yo, James, you there?
I am here.
Yo, what up, man? How you?
up, bro?
You in Miami, huh?
Yeah, I just got here Saturday. I come down almost every other week to get out of New York.
Are you going there for business or just not to be in New York and shit?
I think, just I mean, let's be honest, man. Miami is New York's sixth borough, anyways, in the winter.
Right.
So it's nothing new. It's just more people that are relocating like semi-permanently, or people are taking year-long leases here. But I mean, I have a lot of friends that moved here throughout the years, anyway. So it's kind of nice to just get out of New York in the winter in general. But
Yeah.
things are open here, so.
But isn't it weird to be in like New York where like everything's shut down and everyone's masked up, and then in Miami like it's just like is it like a free
It's-
for all or what? Like what the?
It's not a free for all, but it's definitely night and day. I mean, if you are not wearing a mask walking the streets of New York City, you definitely get looks. But you could be inside of an apartment building in an elevator, and a guy's wearing a mask, and another guy's not wearing a mask, and people don't even look at you like strange. But if I ever did that in my apartment, I would. I mean, first off, you can't even get in an elevator unless like it's only one family or one person from an apartment in an elevator in New York. It's not like it's really strange if two people try to get on an elevator in New York City, mask or no mask.
Wow.
Oh, so wow!
So, yeah.
So they'll wait for the next one and just.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, even people who live on my floor,
Yeah.
like I'll say for most people, I'll be like, oh, if you're more than welcome to share this with me, I don't mind, right? Because it's whoever's waiting first. Yeah, and over here, it's just like, I mean, it's just not it's not the same. I mean, walking outside, some people wear masks, some people don't wear a mask. I mean, indoors is a different thing. It's the same thing like New York. If you're like walking into an establishment, everyone puts a mask on, and then when you sit down, you take the mask off. But
So, but like Miami, like I feel like everyone in New York nightlife has like almost moved to Miami. And
a lot have,
They
definitely
have.
a lot have.
So-
I was at I was at a New York City based sports club that does a pop up, and I had probably about 100 to 200 New Yorkers that were there
Wow.
for sure. And a lot of people, they work for different hospitality groups like Tao Group and Butter Group and Catch, and they're all in all of them are in Miami at some point, whether living here or just here as often as I am.
So why does it feel like there's like a nightlife like Miami's like a nightlife utopia right now for like for motherfuckers from New York? Like it feels like
it's weird because for people who haven't been to Miami, you think that like I think from the outside looking in, you definitely think that Miami looks like it's a free for all and that
Yeah.
everything's open. The thing is, it's not. I mean, you cannot go like none of the clubs are open. Think about it. Live's not open, Story's not open. Rockwell's not open. None of these clubs are open. The only club that is open is Mr. Jones in South Beach, and they have to close by 12 o'clock. I mean, I've definitely seen it go past that, but literally people are walking in at like 9:30 and popping bottles at like 10 o'clock. You know,
And it's not
So
it's not tables only though. There's like a dance floor. Or it's
it
only
is
tables.
it is tables only, but
Okay.
there's things or ways around that. But I know I've been there. I went there once in November for about 30 minutes because
Yeah.
it was crowded. It literally was a crowded, and you had to be with a table. If you weren't with a table and security saw you, they asked you to put your mask on, which is ridiculous to me because like legit, like what's the difference? I'm 1 foot here, 1 foot there. They don't have a mask on. If I have a
Right.
mask on, what does it matter? We're
Yeah.
all
Yeah.
indoors.
Mm-hmm.
But they do eliminate things like the bar. They'll so you can't just go to the bar and buy drinks. So you
Got
have
it.
to be at a table. Otherwise, you can't even grab a drink. But they over there, like I said, I only been there once, but they legit make you fill out a waiver form. You have to sign it, you have to date
Really?
it.
You have
Yeah.
to. Wow.
Wow, man.
Mm-hmm.
Are you
Yeah,
serious?
they make you sign a full on waiver. Like I felt like I was going to the doctor.
Oh
Honestly,
shit.
yeah.
So wait, but you can't say that it's like only tables only because during New Year's Eve, right? It would Miami look crazy. Like that shit.
Honestly, I didn't see anything from New Year's, but I mean, some places are more lenient than others. But Miami itself,
Yeah.
it's kind of South Beach is held to a different level of restrictions than I think like downtown Miami is.
Mm-hmm.
But even downtown Miami, like it's even they still have curfews there. So places like 11 that are known to go all night and people start going at 3 or 4 a.m. It's like a game of cat and mouse. Sometimes they're closed at 12, sometimes they close at 12:30, sometimes they close at 1:30. I went one time, I was there until 5:30. So when you ask them and you're like, hey, like, is it cool if I come? And it's like 10:30, they're like, hey, get here by 11 and we'll see.
Wow.
It's really strange because if you're I don't obviously Vegas is not like this, but New York is not like this either. But when they get inspected by whoever, the health people or the city or whatever, it's like you have to put your mask on, the music goes down, everyone has to be seated, and then sometimes they close it down after that, and sometimes they just leave and the music goes back on and people take their masks off and people start partying. um
It's like old school New
but
York shit, right? Pretty
yeah,
much.
it's like the parents came,
Yeah.
like you
Like
gotta,
no.
like
Yeah, I remember
you got,
the no cabaret license. They had to
exactly,
Yeah.
yeah, the red light turns on and everyone's got to be seated.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's funny because that would not happen in New York City, right? I mean, the
No.
place would just get shut down, like literally. Like the few spots that try to do stuff in New York, like you could allow 25% capacity, which is who knows, like 30, 40 people at most places, right? So there's no capacity restrictions with any place that I've seen in Miami. I mean, they haven't shut down any place, right? So, but Miami has the outdoor space. A lot of things are on the water. A lot of things are outside.
Yeah.
So they have things that we can't do, especially in the winter.
Mm-hmm. Does it seem like the city itself, they're not concerned with the virus? Like, is it not spreading, or it feels like everyone's immune out there, like, or something
You
like
know- you know-
you know what I'm saying? Like I don't hear about numbers going up. I don't hear about nothing. You know what I'm saying out there?
It's very interesting because again, when you're in the outside looking in, like I just literally got off the phone with my mom and I just celebrated her 70th birthday, thank God.
Nice.
But like she was telling me, she was like concerned. She's
Yeah.
like, are you safe? Are you okay? And this is coming from someone who already had COVID and I get tested pretty much every week.
Yeah.
And getting COVID again, if that is even possible, does not really scare me. And it is what it is. Like I only care when it comes to me being in contact with my family and other people. But when you socialize, you already take whatever risk that it may be, and I feel like people accept that risk because you're quote unquote, if you're trying to be very careful, you're not hanging out with anybody, right?
Right.
Mask or no mask.
But you're not like you're not like a COVID denier. You're just kind of like some
No.
of the safety precautions don't make sense, right?
It makes zero sense because like if you're talking about New York City, for example, our numbers are lower than the rest of the state, but the rest of the state is open 50%, and we're going back to 25% this Friday, and it's just, it makes no sense. And people want to the politicians and the governor want to talk about science, but the science actually says that
but then people want to talk about density, and it's a very multi-layered argument, and I can't say who's right or wrong, but
Right.
Florida and Miami in particular is definitely a place that is living with it rather than like New York tough means stay home and do nothing, right? That to me is not New York tough. Like you want to be respectful when it comes to protecting people, but at the same time, I mean, it's like you're asking people to do absolutely nothing, and that's the we did that for like a good portion of last year, and people are just sick of it. And I'm not saying it's insensitive because, like I said, I would want nothing to be able to work, and I know you guys would want nothing to be able to DJ and earn a living. A lot of us aren't able to do that, and that's why a lot of people did move to Miami, because you can do stuff like that over here.
Right.
So,
So
I don't think
Go ahead.
like
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I don't think like people are scared of it, but again, a lot of people I hang out with, I have all had COVID at some point, and those who have not, hopefully are immune to it, or whatever. And I know people who got sick recently that were socializing all of 2020, and they just recently got it. And it's like, how the hell do you just get it now?
They got that
and
new
for the most part,
They got that new strain.
yeah, maybe it's a new strain, but thankfully, they're all like
Right.
recovered, and it was mild to for the most part. So
Right.
I'm actually at a friend's place, and she works in a hospital, and she's like over here in Florida, and the ERs, the ICUs, they're not overrun. Like you think like Florida is just walking around like Walking Dead, and people are coughing and
Right.
and all that stuff. It's not. I mean,
It's so weird.
I'm not. I can't talk about numbers, but like it's not like it's overrun. And you would think obviously, because I was in New York City in March and April, and I got to see a very dark period over there,
Right.
and people scared of each other, and I'm sure like people who don't get to socialize, or people don't get to like go outside and live some sort of normalcy like the way they used to, they're gonna be like agoraphobic, So it's like, I'm sorry, agoraphobic. So like, people over here aren't scared of each other, and like it's not like like I said, when it comes to being respectful and wearing masks in public places, then people do that. And I mean, people do that in New York City too, but like it's a lot different, the mindset.
Yeah, I feel like New York is scarred, right? I feel like they're just like
It's definitely
it's like PTSD. Like
It is.
they're afraid to
It
go
is.
back to normal, almost, right?
I mean, it's I think it's taken a toll mentally on a lot of people, and I do have a lot of people who think one way, and I have a lot of people think the other way, and at the end of the day, I think it's going to take a while, even after the vaccine gets more populated with people, and I mean, that's a whole other discussion, but even after that, it's not going to go. I mean, COVID's not going anywhere. We're definitely going to be dealing with it. Even when clubs open, who knows when next year. I mean, like, you think people are going to still talk about COVID, I mean, it's just...
So are like New York bartenders or like New York cocktail waitresses and like promoters such as yourself, are y'all kind of like setting up shop in Miami and trying to
A lot are.
Yeah.
I have not.
You're not. You doing something. You hosting a little bit though. I see you. I see you out and about, making sure the sparklers are coming with the bottles and shit.
I think at the end of the day,
I saw him do that in the summertime.
I saw him do that.
In the fall. In New York.
I think you have to stay.
That's that nervous laugh. Like,
I think you have to stay relevant. Like DJing, right? You guys got to have your streams and your Twitches and your pivots to things other than just the traditional ways that you guys used to work.
Yeah.
So I mean, people who work in nightlife, optics wise, you could do some more underground stuff, like real, like think of Prohibition, right? I mean, you're doing speakeasy for those who know, right?
Right.
I haven't really done that. I've been to a few things, and they've been questionable.
Yeah.
And I've definitely been like, I shouldn't be here, especially last year.
Wow.
Now people are more relaxed, and there's definitely like people are just tired of listening to and doing this because it's not changing. So like those people have been traveling and going to the you name it, the Miamis, the Mexicos, the Aspens, the wherever, right? The islands of St. Bart's and whatever, right? So I don't. That's not changing. People with money are still traveling.
Right.
Those comfortable with it, obviously, and people are spending money in other places. So I think it'd be foolish if you are letting like money just leave and go to other places without having to try to like be able to um still work in a sense where you can like lead them in the right direction.
Yeah.
So I mean, the smart people are doing that. And honestly, if I were like, if I were more ambitious with that, then yeah, you would be setting shop in a place that can open, because LA can't do it, New York can't do it. Vegas is obviously like hugely, muted in terms of what you guys can do. But
Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah.
but yeah, I mean, Miami. The more out of Miami, the more north you get, like Fort Lauderdale, for example.
Yeah.
No restrictions, no curfew. I haven't actually personally been like out there, but my friends tell me they're out all night over there. They don't care.
Yeah. Did you stay in Miami for Super Bowl weekend, or did you go to Tampa or anything?
No, I was in Miami, but I had friends.
Was it popping? Like, how was the city?
Yeah, I feel like it's the same. It's not like it's different. Like people are when people are out in Miami, it's almost like when people visit Vegas, right?
Yeah.
They are different people when they're in Vegas than they are back in their respective cities. So,
Yeah.
like when you're in the South Beach or in the Miami, you wanna spend more money. You're more relaxed and carefree, and like I said, when you're in a Vegas club and whatever, people act differently. They're more loose. I don't think it's any different than when I was here 2 weeks ago, and people are out.
Damn.
Obviously, it's funny because now strip clubs over here are more a thing to do than I think before, because now there's less options, and the places like Gold Rush is like that's where everyone goes now. It's like because 11 is restricted to a certain point, and so Gold Rush is kind of like where everyone wants to go, and it's a lot smaller of a place, still owned by the same people, but other than that, it's like there's you can go even deeper and go to the Scarlets and the Tootsies and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of like how it is over here.
So wait, so you're saying 11 doesn't do like lap dances, but the other spots maybe do lap
No,
dances?
they do stuff, but they're restricted by the times, and
Oh, because is it a midnight curfew, right?
yeah, I mean, they're technically supposed to follow that stuff, but sometimes it's more lax, and you never know. Sometimes it's open later, but
Oh wow.
it's not a place where people start going at 3 o'clock and it rages all night like it used to. But it's more daytime stuff, outdoor stuff over here.
Yeah.
I don't really go to those places, but you could name them. There's a dozen of them, and people go to those.
I know you're all over that shit. Get out of here. I know you're all
bro.
on that.
Bro.
No, but
I
I've been noticing like a lot of like New Yorkers, like a lot of club owners from New York, a lot of major like nightlife motherfuckers in Miami.
Oh yeah,
And it
100%.
looks like they're like, I feel like they're hosting a lot of shit, and it looks like they're setting up shop or like temporarily setting up shop.
I mean, like I don't want to put anyone's name out there, but
No.
the club owners that are around and hanging out with
Yeah.
the big clientele and the celebrities and the models and all that stuff. I mean, yeah, they're if you go to certain places in Miami, you see them.
Yeah.
I went to like the Satai a couple weeks ago, and you're seeing the owners of this place and that place,
Right.
and these promoters and these people. They're all here,
Yeah.
because they can't do anything, in New York or LA.
So
They're all here.
it's almost like they're there. It's like they're there, like maintaining relationships, right?
Yeah,
Almost. Yeah.
they're here like on like a visa, and they're fucking like getting taken care of by this hospitality group that runs Miami, right? I mean, it's like they take care of each other, right? So it's like a small fraternity.
Interesting.
So yeah, I mean, they get to host and go to these places, and I mean, you see them if you're in that circuit, like Miami's a little bit more ratchet than obviously New York City is, but like it's a mix, man. It's really a mix. It's funny, but you see it. But it's for me. I like it makes you feel normal when you get to see these people, because you're like, oh yeah, I see this person, I see that person.
Right.
It's like,
Well, man,
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It's good to hear from you, man. I hope I hope you're safe and shit.
Yep.
And you're
obviously it's a tough time for everybody in our industry. So
Yeah.
I think being positive and obviously having your health and the health of people that you know and work with. And I think that's the most important thing. Like, I don't ever complain about like me not being able to like work and all that stuff, because I know other people have it worse. So
Yeah.
but at the same time, when we can open, I want to do it the right way, and I want to be part of the process of whatever happens next in New York. That's why I haven't moved to Miami, because I know you guys are native New Yorkers, but like for me, it's important that I'm part of that process. Whatever it happens next, because it's definitely going to be different, and I'm going to be there for that.
Well, you definitely want to be part of the first people that like open up, right? You want to have
And that's why honestly you do have to kind of show face in certain places, because you have to stay relevant. If you're not, then if you're not like I say, if you're not DJing this club or that club, like people will forget about you, right? I mean, like the same thing in aspects of nightlife, whether you're a waitress or a bartender or DJ or a host or whatever, right? I mean, you have to stay relevant. You have to keep in touch, and you have to, even though it's a difficult time right now to network, you still got to do it.
How's the Korean food out there? It's like fucking horrible, right? That's the only thing. Miami doesn't have any good Asian food.
The only really good thing about like all this stuff is like more New Yorkers are coming to Miami. I think the food scene is getting better here.
Really?
Because like back in the day, food is terrible in Miami, right? I mean,
Cuban food is good. Like Jamaican
Spanish
food was good. Yeah.
Spanish food is good, but like you can't. Someone asks you a good Italian restaurant to go to Miami, you're like, what?
Yeah. Well, now you got Scarpetta over there, so.
Oh,
you got that dope pizza spot too. I forgot what they're called from Brooklyn.
Mr. O one.
Yeah, there's another one. I forgot what it was.
There's a Lucali's here too.
Yeah, Lucali's. That's what it is.
Yeah. I've been to that one.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
And Cote's opening up too, the Korean steakhouse, the one, the Michelin star in New York.
Oh, they're gonna do that? Oh, okay.
Yeah. They're opening up. I'm going on Friday. Carbone just opened up, and Carbone, is like obviously brand.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah,
wow.
They open up. The hardest places to get into right now in Miami. Yeah.
Holy shit! And you're bragging that you can get into them now?
Might be
fucking James.
I might be the plus one, but yeah.
But
the res is not under my name.
All right, James, man. Good to hear from you, bro.
All right, James.
Thank you, man. Be safe. Be safe, please.
Yeah,
all right, man.
All right. Yeah, let's talk soon, buddy.
All right, brother.
Bye.
Peace. Well, there you have it, guys.
James motherfucking Wayne.
James motherfucking
I was gonna
Wayne.
tell him.
Oh, did I say that? Is that what I called him before?
You said that to me before.
Oh, James motherfucking Wayne.
James motherfucking Wayne.
Joe to the motherfucking low.
No, Joe to the motherfucking low. What was I gonna say? I was gonna tell him if he goes to Tootsie's allegedly to go and have some fun for us out there, man.
I've always wanted to go to that place.
Oh my god.
Where do we go? Big T's in the river?
No,
I'm trying to think.
PT's on the river, guys.
There we go. Yeah.
No, it's BT's, right? Booby trap.
Booby trap. BT's.
BT's on the river.
Yes.
That's PT.
Yeah.
Oh, I was thinking PT. Yeah. But no, yeah. Shout
out to Laz for hooking us up.
Yeah, man.
Shout to Miami too.
We'll be out
Florida.
there this year. I feel like we'll be out in Miami this year, man.
That has to,
Never. I'm with you, baby.
I'm gonna stay positive.
that has to go on the vision board.
That's me, exactly.
On that
Vision
note,
board. BT's on the river in Miami.
Yes.
That's on your vision board.
Tootsies. I miss Tootsies, man.
All right, y'all, man. And once again, D Miles, happy birthday.
Thank you. Yeah.
Should we
by the
sing him
time,
happy birthday?
We should sing them
Happy
happy birthday.
birthday to
1,
you.
2, 3.
Happy birthday to you.
Oh, you guys are too kind.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, D Miles. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Still,
Peace. If you want to watch more episodes from R.O.A.D Podcast, click either links on the left or the right. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube page and get updated on new uploads throughout the week. Peace.